Ladies and gentlemen, they call me Emmy Rhymes. As you all know, some people know me as a musician, other persons see me as a poet, other persons know me as a comedian even. Some persons see me as a rhymer, others feel like it's just a hustler. But whichever way you think Emmy Rhymes is, you are not wrong. You are really, really, really very, very correct. That's because I'm everything you have said. And that's because I'm a true artist. I understand this craft, I understand this art. And then in it, I want to be good in everything I do. My desire is to become the best in everything I find myself doing. Not to be the best for anybody, but to actually be the best for myself. Not to be the next Whiskey, Davido, Burna Boy, or to be anybody, or to be the biggest export out of Africa. So I feel like God has really shown me too much, and I want to share this gift. I want to share my talent with anybody who needs it, and that is what I was able to do with this album. And I hope that anybody who comes across this album will stay inspired. Why is this album called Hungry Boy? You see, there is a huge difference between long suffering and suffer long. I have suffered the two, my brother. I've seen hell. I've been homeless for months. I've slept under the bridge, in buses, keke napep. Sometimes we go to shows, and after performing, we'll now wait when everybody has gone home. We'll now look for somewhere in the hall and sleep, and then the next morning we'll get ourselves dusted, and then we'll hit the road, and then we'll start going to wherever we came from. So I've really seen, and experienced, the life of, let me say, probably a typical Nigerian who is actually struggling to become the best for themselves. This album is a reflection of that journey. This album is probably, everything that's actually been through. And I feel that in it, somebody out there, you understand, will be inspired, will stay hungry, because dreams are actually, they are really valid. I also want to use this album, you understand, to say that no matter how successful you feel you are, you understand there is still more to be done. As for me, sometimes I just sit down and reflect at my broke life, where I'm coming from. And then it gives me, for me to get hunger, for me to be hungry again to carry on. Because remembering and looking back at where I came from, I don't wish to go back there. So I have to stay hungry at all times to enable me, you understand, see what God is showing me, and to enable me grow from whatever place, whatever stage I actually find myself. And then I feel like the reflection of this album should also speak to you, to stay hungry to your dreams, because they are valid.